Let's discuss the Dumai or governing vessel points. The points affect genitals, back, head, brain. Important mental effect, they tonify the kidneys and they extinguish internal wind. The Du channel Luo point is 2-1. Du 3 is the back for the back issues, urogenital problems, and tonifies the yang. Du 4 has the same function as Du 3. Du 9 for the liver, gallbladder, hepatitis, or jaundice. Du 10, chest, asthma, boils, carbuncles. Du 11 for the spirit, heart, expression. Du 12 for the lungs, spirit, spine stiffness. Du 13, heat, fevers, malaria. Du 14, high fevers, malaria, skin and blood problems. Du 15 is the door of muteness for neck problems. Du 16 for wind, colds and flus, headaches, and neck pain. Du 17 is for depression. Du 20, liver wind, headache, dizziness, hypertension for descending problems. Du 23 for the sinuses and eyes. Du 26 is a revival point, good for shock, low blood pressure, gums. Specific points according to their function. Luo connecting point is Du 1. Then we have the opening point is SI3. Pertaining coupled point is bladder 62. Luo connecting point is 2-1. Now, specific points according to their function. And Jiao Hui meeting points with the gallbladder and kidney channels and the Renmai is Du1. With the bladder channel, Du13. Jiao Hui meeting point with all yang channels is Du14. Meeting point with the Yang Wei Mai, Du15, with the Yang Wei Mai and the Yang Chao Mai, Du16, with the bladder channel, Du17, with the bladder, GB, TB, and liver channels, Du20, with the bladder and stomach channels, Du24. With the LI and stomach channels, Du26, with the Renmai and stomach channel, Du28, and of other channels with the Dumai, Ren1, bladder 12, stomach 1, bladder 1, bladder 23. Window of heaven point is Du16. Sea of Qi is Du14 and Du15. Sea of Marrow, Du16 and Du20. Madanyang heavenly star point, we have none. Then the Sun Si Miao ghost point, Du16 and Du26. Very important point for strengthening the yang with Mox Sebastian is Du4. Important emergency point is Du26. Points according to region. Local points, temporal region, we have Du20. For the nose, Du25. Rectum, Du1. Lumbar spine, Du3. And Du4. Adjacent points for occipital region, Du14. Temporal region and the eyes, Du23. Nose, Du23, Du24. For the lungs, Du14. Heart, Du11. Cervical spine, Du14. Distal points for the tongue, Du15. Rectum, Du20, lumbar spine, Du12, and Du26. Specific points according to the vessel pathway in numerical order. Du1 is the Luo connecting point. It is also the Jiao Hui meeting point with the GB kidney channels and the Renmai. It is the local point for the rectum. Du3 is local point for lumbar spine. Du4 is very important point for strengthening the yang with Mox Sebastian. Du11 is the adjacent point for the heart. Du12, distal point for the lumbar spine. Du13 is the Jiao Hui meeting point with the bladder channel. Du14, Jiao Hui meeting point with all yang channels. Point of the Sea of Qi, adjacent point for the occiput and lung, adjacent point for the cervical spine. Du15, Jiao Hui meeting point with the Yang Wei Mai, Sea of Qi point, and distal point for the tongue. Du16 is the point of the Sea of Marrow, window of heaven point, Sun Si Miao ghost point, Jiao Hui meeting point with the Yang Wei Mai and the Yang Chao Mai. Du17, Jiao Hui meeting point with the bladder channel. Du20, Jiao Hui meeting point with the bladder, GB, TB, and liver channels. Point of the Sea of Marrow. Local point for the temporal aspect of the head. Distal point for the rectum. Du23 is the regional point for the temporal region, the eyes, and the nose. Du24 is the jiao hui meeting point with the bladder and stomach channels, adjacent point for the nose. Do 25 is local point for the nose. Do 26, jiao hui meeting point with the LI and stomach channels. Sun Si Miao ghost point, distal point for the lumbar spine, and is an important emergency point. Do 28 is a jiao hui meeting point with the renmai and stomach channels. Now let's discuss the luo connecting vessel of the two mai. The luo connecting vessel of the two mai originates at 2-1 between the anus and the tip of the coccyx, bilaterally ascends the spine to the neck, and disperses in the occipital region, where it connects with the bladder primary channel. Both course together to the shoulder region. There, the luo connecting vessel enters deeper into the body at the level of the scapula and spreads in the paravertebral musculature. In clinical importance, excess means limited range of motion and stiffness of the spine. Deficiency indicates heavy sensations of the head, dizziness, balance disorders.